Hello everyone, welcome to Piccadilly Stampin'. I'm Pamela Pick. So today I have such a cute card for you. I can't wait to show you. But before we begin, please remember to comment, like, and share this video. Click that little bell to subscribe to my YouTube channel so that you don't miss out on any of my tutorials. And if you like what I do today, sign up for my free emails. It provides a supply list of all the things that I used, this video that you're watching now, photos and dimensions listed all in an email, one place. You don't have to go hunt for it. So today I'm going to use a suite of Stampin' Up! Products that are in our scrapbooking section. You can find them if you look under scrapbooking. And it is Cute as a Bee 12 by 12 designer series paper, and it has all of these beautiful little papers. I love the colors on them, but let me pull this out real quick so you can see. Aren't they cute? Look at those little bees. And I love this kind of vibrant, this is Petunia Pop, and I think, let me look, I think that might be pretty in pink. No, it's Bubble Bath. Petunia Pop, Pool Party, Old Olive, Daffodil Delight, Bubble Bath, and Basic Black. So pretty. Anyway, you're not going to find this bundle. This is a bundle. It's the Meant to Be bundle. It is, remember, on my online store, and it is in the scrapbooking section. And so I bought the DSP. I'm also using the set. It has these wonderful little, is it octagon? Octagon, right? Yeah, octagon dies. No, that's not right. Hexagon? Maybe it's hexagon. I think it's hexagon. So we'll go with hexagon, and someone can correct me in the comments. And then, of course, these two little sizes of cute little bees. And I'm going to pair this. Now, this one has some larger sentiments, and I needed a birthday card for this. I'm pairing this with the Soft Waves 3D embossing folder, and I've already run that through since we're going to be doing some die cutting in the small machine today. And I'm pairing it with the Cake Fancy. Now, this is on our retiring products list. So it is on special. I think it was a $20 stamp set, and I think it's down to like 12. Don't quote me, but I think that's what it is. And I wanted that birthday wishes. It was the right size, the right font for what I wanted with this card. So I want to make my little bee card a birthday card. So let's get started. I am using those colors listed, only I added one of my own, which is the Lemon Lolly. So let's just start there. And I'm using the small bumblebee from the set. And let's open up. This is the Tuxedo Black Memento ink. And I want my bumblebee facing towards the right. So I'm just going to pop him down here. I don't want to press too hard because I think I kind of inked that a little much. And then we're going to, I'm going to cover that up before I put my finger in it. Cut him out. So let me find some washi tape. And we'll put that on here. And then since I'm going to be doing that, I wanted to pull out, we're going to do this at the same time. So this is the little wings to ours. So we've got our base plate 1, our cutting plate on there, and we're going to put this on here, and then we're going to put the wings on here to the small bumblebee. So this is our sandwich. Oops. I may have to just stick this on too. There we go. So it doesn't slide for me. And I'm going to move this out of the way and pull in my craft sheet. It helps hold the small trimmer in place. The small one doesn't have as wide of a base. So I'm going to run this through. Oops, I didn't make my E. So let's do that again. There we go. And that gets it to catch a little nicer. And run this through the Stampin' Cut Emboss Mini. to make our little bumblebee. So this is the pool party, and I'm using the lemon lolly on the bee. Normally I do Daffodil Delight, but I wanted, because of the intensity, I guess, of colors on this card, I wanted it to be a little bit lighter. So I went with the lemon lolly, which has plenty enough intensity for it, but I felt like the Daffodil Delight was a little overpowering for my taste. So we're gonna pop this off here. And now I'm going to bring back in my piercing mat. And I chose the little smiley face with the wink. Nope, this isn't the wink. It's just the little smiley face with the eyes are, instead of circle, there's kind of the smiley with the, I don't know. I guess it's not a wink. This one is the one that I chose. So we're going to make that. And then let's come in with the base. Let's put this aside for a moment. Let's come in with the base. This is Petunia Pop. We'll burnish that down. And then with that soft waves that I ran through, I love that. Can you see that? So pretty. We had a wave one before. I like this one much better. I think it is literally softer, and so hence the name Soft Waves. Because it is embossed, I'm going to add a little extra glue on here. There we go. And then I have, oh boy, I think this is 3 1/4 by 4 1/2. Don't quote me. So I have this and a little scrap piece of the DSP that we used. And the one that I'm going to use on the front is this side. This is the other side. But I'm going to go ahead and use the front here. And I'm going to put this. This is for writing the message on here, so that it kind of matches that front. And just lay that flat so I know. And then this will go right on the inside so that I know that it's flat to the paper. I love doing these simple cards like this. But I am going to be using a product that is not Stampin' Up. You cannot get it at Stampin' Up. That's why. And I actually bought this. When did the first bee stamp come out? Last year. And I was going to do something with it, and I just didn't get around to it. There was so much, and then I had been so sick. So I have just a little goober of glue. So I want to definitely make sure I get that off there. Okay. So using this, I have Pool Party, and then matching that Pool Party with that Petunia Pop and Bubble Bath Flowers in here. But I figured I want to do this as the base to give kind of a nice matte. This DSP is so stinking cute. It's got little hearts with these flowers. I love it. There's about a 1/4 inch difference here. And again, remember to sign up. I'll have a link in the description box down below this video for you to sign up for my free email, and it will have the dimensions of everything in here. Now, I like to mail things as flat as possible, so I'm going to go ahead and just center this in here, and then we'll have our card base done. And then we can get on to decorating. It is embossed, so I definitely want to put that excess glue on there to make sure that this card holds. So we'll center this in here. like so. Okay, let's go back to a little stamping. I'm going to set the card base to dry. So I cut out from the bundle, and you do save 10% when you buy the stamp and the dies together. From the bundle, it's the second from the inside in Fresh Freesia. This is the Petunia Pop. This is the lighter version, the Fresh Freesia. I cut out in that second one the hexagon. I think that's what we decided. So I want to start there, and I'm going to bring back in that tuxedo black. So the only ink I use on this one is the tuxedo black, and I'm just going to take that Birthday Wishes from the other stamp set, Cake Fancy, and I want to kind of have this up at the top. Okay, and then from this stamp set, you'll see there's this little kind of dotted line in kind of a little circular motion on here. I'm going to ink that up also. And I want to have this have kind of a whimsical feel to it. So it's going to kind of come off of here and maybe like that at an angle. Give that ink a little time to transfer. Isn't that fun? So fun. Let's bring in our base again. So I'm going to glue this basically in the middle. Just kind of, you know, maybe a little high if you wanted to, but basically in the middle. So about there. That liquid glue really gives it time to kind of move it to get it centered the way you want it. And I love that. Now, here's what I do for the bumblebee. Let's turn him over. And this is my favorite way, is to use our Stampin' Seal. And I just like to take a little bit around the top here. And the reason why I do it on the silicone sheet is if you put seal on this sheet, it won't stick. And if some does, then you end up just peeling it back and off. So these little wings, we're going to put right here, down on that. Now this is not going to stick even though it's glued. It's not going to stick to that. And I think that's fantabulous on this little sheet. So then here's the one thing that I got. Now, it doesn't have any kind of a name on it. But these little things, I don't know what they're called. Like I said, I got it so long ago. I got them on Amazon, I can tell you that. And they are, about 3/4 inch by 1/2 inch big, but there is a little sticky side on both sides and a little, let me show you, a little boing. So this is going to make our little bee go buzz, right? Isn't that cute? So I'm going to take the fat end here. Let me bring, this is the hardest part for me, is getting these little stickies up. And I'm going to determine here where I want my little bee to live. And I like him being just a little bit off, like he's flying off. So I'm going to take the other side off. There we go. Come on. And let's push that down on him here. And then let's get him, maybe at this kind of an angle, I guess. Something like that. And give that a good press so that both sides adhere. Now look at this. Isn't that adorable, right? To make your little bee kind of come alive off the page. I think that is so stinking cute. And to finish this card off, I'm going to take the iridescent faceted gems. If you have not seen these things are, they go with everything. They're so pretty, and they have a lot of shimmer and shine. If you have it with green, it'll pick up the green. If you have it with blue, it'll pick up with the blue. And obviously I have a little blue and a lot of purple, and it's gonna, as you see, as I put it to it, it's gonna pick up that purple. Pink, same thing. So I absolutely love that. So let's just take maybe one of these larger ones and we'll put it down here. Let's do the same thing kind of right about there, and I'll do a smaller one maybe right there. So I've got that odd number of gemstones. So take a look at this. Isn't this so stinking cute? And you open it up and it matches on the inside and the outside. I hope you'll give this a shot. It's so cute. I want to say this was in some sort of a crafting something on Amazon. I don't know if I can look it up again. I'll have to go and see, but it maybe cost me $4, and I don't know, is there 50 of them in here? Something like that. So it was very, very economical. So again, this was the meant to be. I wanted this as a birthday stamp, so I just went into my stash. I used this Cake Fancy. This is retiring soon, so while supplies last. I think I wanted that birthday wishes, but I think that this is another good birthday set. I just wanted something with that cute little bumblebee. I used the Soft Waves 3D embossing folder, and I used the Cute as a Bee DSP. And there's so many fun ones in here. So I hope you enjoyed it. Please leave me a comment down below if you liked what I did. If you're going to try something like that with the little buzzer on here. Share this video. Ring that little bell so that you get notice when I upload a video, and sign up for that free email. Be sure to look in the description of this video, and you will find my free sign up. There's a direct link. And if you want to purchase any of these things, I sure do appreciate orders, and you will find a link to my online store there also. So thank you guys. I'll be back this Wednesday, 7 p.m. I hope to Central Time. I hope to see you then. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.